Hello everybody, today we're gonna have a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum and Dash. I think those are two altcoins which have a very good setup. So first of all, the fear and greed index, we are extremely fearful, which I can imagine, and that makes sense as well. Today we did take out the previous low, which was a point D over here. So when we have a look on the BTC USD pair on Bybit, we did take out this low already in the morning, my time. So here we are on the 4-hour candle. So this candle at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's where we did already take out the last low. But looking at the USDT pair, there it did not happen yet on Bybit. And Bybit is an exchange with a lot of volume, so a lot of liquidity. And it's only later during the day that so here that's the 1 p.m. candle. That's where we finally did take out this low. So for me, this is what they were waiting for during the day, to take out this low on the USDT pair. And I think now we're good to go. If we now go again below this low, then I'm out of the market. Let's maybe have a quick look at Kraken, because that's the only where is Kraken? Okay, let's do it in another way. It's yeah, they have another symbol. It's XBT USD. So here we go. No, not that one. That was the USD pair. Yeah, here we go. So here on the Bitcoin USD pair, there we did not take out that low. I was expecting that we would go further down to also take this one out. That's why I have my alert here. I had another buy order just below here at the S5 pivot. But it looks like we won't reach it. Okay, I'm fine with that. I already have had my orders filled when we were retesting this wick. So for me, my stop loss is now clearly defined. So let's have a look at the liquidations. So these are the 12-hour candles for Bitcoin. And you can see most of the longs were taken out on the 5th of January. So let's have a look on the daily. So 5th of January. Here we go. Let's hide the pivots. They're not useful anymore. So that's this candle where we lost a bit more than 5%. So that one was causing the highest amount of liquidations. And then if you look what happened in the past 12 hours, okay, it's a fairly decent amount, but it's not a high amount of liquidations. So what does that mean? It means that below the last low, there were not so many stop losses. So in my opinion, this means now that if they decide to dump further, there's not enough liquidity to absorb all this dumping, and we will go much, much lower. So if it doesn't stop here, then I'll be out of the market. This will go much, much lower. Then here, when we have a look at AGGR.trade, when I have a look at the CVD, then I don't see any bullish divergence yet. So maybe we will come down without taking out the low we had today, in order to get people again completely bearish, setting up shorts. So we will end up with the CVD below the last low, but the candle will stay below the low of today, and then we're good to go up. It doesn't necessarily need to happen, but I see it quite often. But also from here we can go up. You never know. During the weekend with the low liquidity, it's easily to manipulate the price. So that's my take on where the market will go. So I was talking about 2 altcoins, so let's have a look at those. Because I've said it already for a while that the altcoin charts they look really good, and that's why I was still not bearish on the crypto market. Maybe let's have a look first at the Bitcoin dominance before talking about altcoins. So in the past days we made a new low. So yeah, it looks like less and less people are interested in Bitcoin. So that also adds up to the fact that there's getting less and less liquidity. If people are not interested in buying and holding Bitcoin, yeah, then who are you going to sell to? So Ethereum. Okay, let's maybe first have a look at the Bitcoin chart, Ethereum versus Bitcoin, because that's more important. So if we switch on the harmonic pattern script, then you can see it tells us we're forming a bat. Now I will hide it again because I marked it already out here. We had, for the low we made today, we had some very, very nice confluences. So here you can see if we draw the volume by price from this low to this high, then you can see that the point of control is exactly where we touched the low today. So most of the transactions in the up leg were here at the 0.075 region. So that means most of the up run was on lower demand. Then I believe there was also, yeah, it was also the golden zone. So if we draw it like this, and then we have that. So you see we did come into the golden zone, and it's getting bought up for the moment. So that's also a nice confluence. And then let's have a look on the Ethereum USD chart, and we activate the harmonic pattern script again. And here we have as well a bat. So this is very interesting because that doesn't happen that often. So compared to Bitcoin, we have a bat pattern, and also compared to USD. So in my opinion, this looks really, really bullish. So also here we did fall between 2 daily support lines. So it didn't touch yet the one at the bottom. Okay, not yet. I'm not expecting that it will test it, but if you would take this trade, then maybe it would be safe to put your stop loss below this daily, just in case we have a quick wick to the downside. So then here, take profits. So you take a Fibonacci retracement from C to D. So we have the 0.618, which is at 4,128. And second take profit target would be 5,263. So this one has a very nice setup. And then if we look at Dash, so also Dash, this is on the daily chart. We have this upper resistance line. Let's maybe mark this one in red. So we have the high of this candle of the 17th of May. If we connect that with the high from the 23rd of August, we did touch that one on the 10th of November as a retest, and it failed again. Then when Bitcoin made the last low, Dash also made a low. But look, on the 4th of December, we had a try. We did take out this previous low. But this low from the 22nd of June was not taken out. So everything was nicely bought up. Today, we tried again to take out this low from the 4th of December, and we also could not succeed. So it was also bought up. So that's very nice. We can connect so this low with this low. We have a trend line. Didn't get touched today. So that's nice. We stayed above it. Then another confluence we have on the current region, that is if you take the volume profile from the low from the 22nd of June and then to this high, then you can see here our value area low. That lines up with the support which we had on the 4th of December, and also today that region was a nice zone of confluence to provide support. And then also from the same low to the same high, if you take the 0.886 Fibonacci retracement, then you can see that this one also acted as support in the past. Okay, we wicked through on the 4th of December, but we did close above. On the 6th of December, we got a retest, rejected from it. 20th of December, tested it, rejected nicely from it. Then in the past days, we did fall below, but every time on a wick, and we are back above. So those are nice confluences. This is holding very well. So this looks like a nice one to go. So we have this, if you connect the red resistance and then the green support, then you can see we are starting to form a triangle. So, and then usually for triangles, you take, and I'm measuring it incorrectly because it should be from this high. To the low. Okay, it's not really straight, but okay, it's just to give a rough estimation. So you're gonna have to put it where we break out. Let's say it's around there. So that would bring us back to the previous all-time highs. So let's see. That would bring us a profit of, if we measure it like that, that's 220%. So let's maybe use the measure tool. If we step in now, stop loss, let's have a look. Okay, let's stay conservative. Since we could not take out that low, we can keep it below there somewhere. So yeah, just keep in mind it's like 20% below current price. So we can aim for a retest of the all-time high. Or maybe here, the daily. That's where we have our daily resistance. So that's 239% to the upside, or if we use my my way of setting targets, then we would use my Fibonacci compression levels. So from this high to the low to this high. No, we end up with the same with the same level as the measurement. So the 0.618 would end up at 426, and then if we would go for the 1-to-1, then we end up at 514. So let's take it conservatively then, and we go for the 0.618. So then we are still looking with a 225% gain. So those are the ones I wanted to talk about. I think those are very nice setups. So yeah, I think I will sell some of my altcoins which were not performing very well, and I will I'll put some money to work in those two. All right, that was it for today. See you on the next one. Bye bye.